absolutely.
So you're saying social media is a tool. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm a chartered accountant to make partner. I don't need my social media to have accounting numbers. How do I build this brand within, how am I building this
Your
brand?
personal brand.
Yeah.
So that's a very tricky question to answer, simply because you have to use it on a case-by-case basis. We're all different. What makes you great doesn't make somebody else great. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So there's a very big strategy element to personal branding that a lot of people undermine. And I think that's why they'll use social media, because it's the easiest thing to use that kind of helps you see where you might be going. I believe that in the tech-enabled world we live in, all of us need to use our social media platforms to help build our personal brands. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter which industry you're in. And the reason why this is important is because relevance is becoming a stronger and stronger currency as times go by. So right now, maybe in rooms with CEOs in the mining sector, they may not care that much. But trust me, in the next 10 years, they're going to care. Because the way that corporates are designing experiences, the requirements they have for jobs and participation are going to rest in your holistic brand. Who are you in your entirety? What do you do? Do you cycle? Do you do this? What are the other things that you do? Where are you a superstar? People like to align with people who are achieving. So what social media does is it allows you to amplify the things you're doing while outside of the company you're in. They love to boast about saying, well, at, let's say, Deloitte, we've got the CA who's actually also part of the UN and he's on the stage. So that actually positions you really well to get those opportunities that you want to tap into. So you have to use social media, because social media is probably the cheapest media PR tool that we have at our disposals, right? So every
Cheapest
other
and most accessible.
Cheapest. It's got the most reach, so you can reach people all over the world.
Yes.
And what you're just finding is that because relevancy is becoming more of a currency, people automatically think that social media equals relevance. So even the people who didn't like it before, the CEOs, the CMOs, the older people, whoever didn't like it now is thinking, we want to take our company forward. We want to take it into the future. We need to be relevant. Social media. Literally, those are the weird decisions people are making. They don't have to use it, but a lot of people are. So you need to tap into that value
Everything
chain.
has a social media page nowadays. Like
Everything
chutney.
has a-
chutney. There's a social media page for like a chutney brand. It's crazy.
You do need a social media page. And I think a lot of the time also what people don't understand is social media is many things, right? So firstly, it's an amplification tool. You use it to showcase things, you use it to talk about things, broadcast things. So that's the media element of it. It's like a television, newspaper, whatever. It's an amplification tool. Social media is also a marketplace. So that is where goods and resources are moving and being exchanged, and you can play in that economy.